Kingdom Hearts 1. Droop, a big old portal opens up and Heartless start pouring out. Sora tries to fight them and is absolutely useless until shwee! A Keyblade suddenly appears in his hand. And he's all like, nice. So Sora beats the crap out of some Heartless, and then Riku is like, dude, this evil portal is totally sweet. And Sora's like, I don't know, man, that looks like a bad time. And Riku is like, I'm gonna go through there. Nope. You should come too. Nuh-uh. Okay then. Yeah. I'll just, nope. Here I go. You should not. Through the spooky portal. Elsewhere, Mickey Mouse, yes! Mickey Mouse, did I stutter? Is like, I gotta go, see you later, huh? And Donald and Goofy are like, you what? You're the king. You can't just find the Keyblade wielder. Bye-bye. Meets up with Donald and Goofy, who are like, is that a Keyblade? And Sora's like, don't touch it. Eventually, they wind up at a big old castle called Hollow Bastion. Riku pops up, and Sora's like, Riku, my friend, after being separated for so long, I have finally found you. And Riku's like, girl, that Keyblade's only been hanging out with you to make me jealous. And Keyblade-chan zwoops on over to Riku-kun. Oh, Scoots, says Sora. Well, it doesn't matter. With Donald and Goofy at my side, we can't... our allegiance is with the Keyblade, not you, so... Riku's in the corner with Keyblade-chan going, oh yeah? And then what did he say? Oh girl, he did not. Wow, what a creep, ha ha ha. But then Sora delivers this badass monologue about friendship and hearts and stuff. And Keyblade-chan gets all flustered and tsundere and zwoops back on over to Sora. And he's all, nice. Riku goes, oh yeah, well at least I still have Ansem. And Sora's like, who's Ansem? And Riku's like, this super evil dude that's possessing me. He was also like totally pulling Maleficent strings or whatever. And she's like, it be like that though. And Sora goes, you what, mate? Ansem and Sora have a good old-fashioned anime showdown. You know, Sora believes in himself, Ansem turns into a boat, and the player mashes X a lot until Ansem is like, all right, whatever. I'm gonna open the door to Kingdom Hearts, which is the source of all hearts, and it's all darkness in there and stuff. Sora tries to close the door to Kingdom Hearts, but he can't. Oh no. Until guess what? Riku. Wait, how is he in there? And guess what? Mickey. What? Wait, where's his shirt? Remember this? It's important, I swear, do not forget. Riku and Mickey help close the door from the inside, and bingus bongus bablamo. All the broken worlds go back to normal. Chain of memories. 5 minutes later, Sora is walking down a road with Dorbald and Goblin when a hooded figure arrives and mumbles something about mysteries. The further he moves into the castle, the more his real memories get replaced by fake memories. He starts remembering this girl who kinda looks like Kairi, but she's not. She's got different hair and almost a personality. Her name is Naminé. And Sora's like, I don't remember anything else, so I better find this Naminé. She seems important and was along for our adventures this whole time. Also, I kinda feel like I wanna give her a smooch. And later runs into a clone of himself. Riku's like, whoa, it's a clone of me, sweet. And the clone is like, no, you're the clone. My name is Replica Riku. And wait a minute, why is Replica in my name? So Riku kicks him a few times and Replica Riku explodes. Then Riku bumps into this red mummy named Diz. And he's like, don't worry about me for now. Actually, don't worry about any of this. You got like 5 games to go before things start to make sense. And then Mickey hops on Riku's back and is like, well, I'm gonna help you control your darkness better. Let's go. 358 over 2 days. That title. So, okay, again, remember when Sora had a Sudoku and released Kairi's heart and turned himself into a Heartless? That also created Sora's Nobody, who wakes up in Twilight Town one day all, boopity boopity, where the poopity am I? He's found by this weirdo named Xemnas, who's like, welcome to Organization 13. Here's your spooky cloak and how to infuriatingly speak in riddles guide. Also, your name is, Roxas. Like, cough, sputter, you gotta merge with Sora and defeat Xemnas. And Roxas is like, what's a Sora? Is that a type of ice cream? But before she can reply, she porfs into Roxas. Dang. Riku shows up because, sure, why not? And he's like, okay, Roxas, time to go back to Sora. And Roxas is like, I don't wanna. Also, whomst is Sora? And Riku's like, fine, sit inside this computer simulation until you cool off. And Roxas is like, what are any of these words you're saying? Which leads us to Kingdom Hearts 2. So one day, Axel shows up, and he's all like, Roxas, you're in a computer, I'm your friend. And Roxas is like, what's a computer? Then he meets Naminé, who goes, you're Sora's nobody. And Roxas is like, whoa, what's a nobody? He doesn't understand what's going on, but that's okay because neither do we. He finally runs into Diz, who goes, look, just merge with Sora and everything will be cool. And Roxas goes, okay, but there better be ice cream there. So at one point, there's a battle with 1,000,000 billion Heartless, and Goofy gets hit by a boulder and dies. Yeah. He's dead! Hengus Bunger, you're 6 feet under. Xemnas is all, my beautiful plan ruined, etc., etc., let us fight. Sora and Riku hold hands and prepare for a good old-fashioned anime showdown. Sora believes in himself, Xemnas turns into a boat, and the player mashes X a lot, and sometimes triangle, until Xemnas is defeated. And the Goofy recovers from being dead. But then a letter washes up on the shore with that dang old Mickey Mouse insignia on it. What do you want now, you creepy rat? But before we open that envelope, birth by sleep. Diddly diddly diddly, 10 years earlier, we got these 3 sweet pieces of anime hair. Aqua, Terra, and Ventus. Weirdly, Ventus looks a lot like Roxas, like identical. Aqua passes and she's all like, neat, but Terra fails because he's got too much angsty darkness and Spencer's coupons inside his heart. And Ericus takes one look and goes, girl, get yourself sorted out. Elsewhere, Aqua and Terra pop out of a portal on Destiny Islands because of course they do. They meet these 2 little babbies named Sora and Riku. Terra walks over and is like, ew, this one is totally giving me Ventus vibes. Hey kid, now you know how to use a Keyblade, you won't remember this when you're older. And Riku dribbles on himself. But Ventus was like, I don't wanna, I'm a good boy, look at my badge. And Xehanort's like, fine, I'll just take your darkness myself. And goes shoobly bop, sucks the darkness out of Ventus's heart and makes Motorcycle Man, also known as Vanitas. Oh, and he looks exactly like an evil Sora, but just don't think about it, it's fine. Flashback over, Ventus is like, oh yeah, I remember. And Vanitas is like, cool, we gotta fight. Meet me at the Keyblade Graveyard. Then everyone piles into the minivan and heads on over to the Keyblade Graveyard for their big anime fight. And you know it's serious because nobody turns into a boat. Ventus versus Vanitas. Terra versus Xehanort, who's like, hello. And Aqua versus this dude who you might recognize better like this, but he doesn't have his cool eye patch and scar yet. Him named Breg. Ventus and Vanitas fuse, which sorta creates the Keyblade for a second, but then it explodes. And then Ventus explodes. He's just asleep, but his heart goes swoosh over to Destiny Islands to go live in Sora's heart and heal up, sure, okay. Aqua takes Ventus's blown up body back to the land of departure and uses her Keyblade to turn it into Castle Oblivion. She goes, okay Ventus, I'm the only one who knows you're here, have a good nap now, pat pat. Recoded. Whip and Dale digitize the journal and create a digital copy of Sora, Data Sora, to fight the bugs that are corrupting the data and, I don't know, hacking hijinks ensue? Pete and Maleficent are there, some C-tier Disney properties show up, Jiminy's journal appears and turns into Riku. It's just whatever. The journal is restored and Data Namine reaches out to Data Sora and is like, hey, you got a whole lot of business jellying up your jam ram. You got Roxas inside of you and like Shion's inside of Roxas and then there's like Ventus sort of fused with Vanitas. It's just a big ol' awkward inception party in there. It's middle school dance bad. Also, the bugs are a side effect of me messing with Sora's memories cause Data Sora texts all this to Mickey who's like, butter my me-shaped muffins, the real Sora's gotta learn about this stat, and writes the letter that then shows up at the end of Kingdom Hearts 2. Yen Sid goes, yo, Xehanort is coming back and we're screwed. We only have one Keyblade Master and you like randomly took your shirt off that one time. And Mickey goes, we'll get to that. What about Sora and Riku? If they become Keyblade Masters and Sora gets his jam unjellied, we might stand a chance. And Yen Sid goes, okay, but there's a lot of jelly in his jam. And it smells like peaches. Dream drop distance. So Xehanort gathers himself, young Xehanort, Ansem, Xemnas, Xigbar, and Saix, who are part of the old Organization 13 but apparently just can't get enough of that Nort juice, and 6 other shadowy figures that'll almost certainly get revealed in Kingdom Hearts 3. They're probably like time-traveling goofies or something. Oh, yuck. But wait, I hear you counting on your fingers, that only makes 12. Yes, they're one short. So Xehanort decides the 13th Nort shall be Sora! He kidnaps Sora because I guess Goofus and Dallant do literally nothing all day, and is about to Nort Sora super good when Lee dives in and saves the day. Psst, Lee is Axel's somebody, and he only really cares about Roxas and Shion, but Sora will have to do. Riku and Sora go back to Yen Sid and they're like, wow, the whole universe was at stake. Glad we got out of that one. Who-wee? I almost forgot we were taking a test, haha. And Yen Sid goes, Riku, you passed. Good job. Sora, you almost got Norted. You fail. And Sora goes, Nort again. All the characters laugh and credits roll. Wait, we're not done yet. 2 quick games to go. Union Cross. There was this guy called the Master of Masters, who wore a sweet hood and trench like the Organization dudes, and he wrote this book of prophecies with the help of his Keyblade No Name, which can see into the future, but only the future it's actually around for, like in the same room. Look, it's got a magic creepy eyeball. So the Master of Masters goes to his 6 apprentices and is like, hey guys, I'm gonna peace out. Here, you carry No Name around and pass it down through the generations for no particular future sight related reason, and And this box, don't open it. And the rest of you get a signed copy of my book. You're welcome.
Hocus pocus, these games have no focus.
Kingdom Hearts 0.2 Birth by Sleep, a fragmentary passage. That's the sound of my soul escaping my body. Kingdom Hearts 0.2 Birth by... Hey, you know what? Let's just call it No for short. Acts as a kind of prequel sequel that sets some things up for Kingdom Hearts 3. She fights some shadow monsters and ends up falling even deeper into darkness, but eventually runs into Riku and Mickey. Because, yeah, even though her story took place 10 years before Kingdom Hearts 1, time is super janky in the realm of darkness.
Which sure is convenient if you're a writer and want to get your prequel character into the present story.
Aqua fends off the darkness while Riku and Mickey close the door from the end of Kingdom Hearts 1, and Mickey literally loses his shirt just to preserve continuity. There's no other reason.
What a guy! What a guy!
The door is successfully closed. Hooray! Except Aqua is still trapped in darkness. Feces. Elsewhere, Yen Sid is like,
Sora, not only did you fail my super simple exam, but your brush with getting Norted actually left you Metroided. Look, all your stats are back to level 1.
Sora goes, oh well, gosh darn, ain't that convenient, I mean inconvenient.
There's no time. Go to the Colosseum from Hercules and hang out with Danny DeVito.
Kingdom Hearts 3. Sora's gotta train, Riku and Mickey gotta rescue Aqua, Kairi's got to maybe develop into a character? And Xehanort is off somewhere trying to get the 7 Pieces of Light and the Sex Club to go to prom together. What'll happen? Will Xehanort reassemble the Keyblade only for Yen Sid to pull a King of Red Lions and be like, I made this? Will the Disney and Final Fantasy characters actually have any kind of bearing on the overall plot? Will we meet a character without pointy anime hair? Will we get to befriend him over the course of our journey and then in our final moment of need his hair pointifies and he saves the day? Will Goofy say a swear? Let's Goofy swear!
Phil?